also encountered a ghost wall. No matter how they walked, they ended up back at the starting point. The female driver felt she stepped on something and looked down. The girl with the hat also stood motionless on the spot. Please be aware of the high energy moment ahead. This scene has scared countless people. Were you frightened in front of the screen? Originally they were adventure buddies, but it ended up like this. The female driver was terrified, screamed, and ran away until she finally saw the tent. Without thinking, she rushed in, only to find it completely dark inside. She tentatively called out to team leader Lao Bai, but there was no response. She turned on her flashlight and realized that it wasn't a tent at all, but a mental hospital. After going around, she still ended up back here. Or rather, he could never have escaped from the beginning. In one corner stood the hat-wearing woman, and in another corner stood a dissected naked man. The female driver nervously moved toward the main entrance, cautiously and silently. But the terrifying thing was, the naked man was following her the whole time. The female driver muttered fearfully to herself. The naked man started to move slowly, and the woman with the hat began to sit still. The female driver finally broke down completely, banging on the door loudly for help, but it was all in vain. At this moment, the host also woke up and immediately teamed up with his companions to escape. Suddenly, a scream came from room 402, gradually fading away, and the door of 402 automatically opened. The scene shifts, and the three have already entered the room, surrounded by eerie moaning and crying. When they turned on the night vision camera, they saw the walls lined with deceased patients, and the two people beside them were quickly blinded by spirits. Seeing the team lose contact, Lao Bai couldn't sit still anymore. For the sake of streaming popularity, he ventured into room 402. The room was eerily quiet. Lao Bai leaned on the window to look outside and saw another version of himself downstairs. Before he could react, a ghostly figure was already close behind him. Lao Bai was too scared to turn his head and could only turn the camera toward himself. The cameraman, who had been knocked out, finally woke up, but he was already tied to a wheelchair. The previously empty mental hospital is now full of the world. The camera returns to the live broadcast screen, revealing only 502 viewers. The live broadcast had actually been interrupted long ago. It was all just a ghost's illusion. I must say, the director really understands the audience's focal points. This is a movie where the aspect ratio automatically adjusts through your fingers. The horror atmosphere is perfectly enhanced. Is there any movie you want to watch but are too scared to? Quickly leave a message and let me know.